before you click off because of the robot voice. Trust me, I can waste your time more than the next video. I created this channel to document my IT, cybersecurity path as I get better. I also made this so I could help out people who are just starting out like me and see how I did it and reference themselves off it. Personally, I don't have very much experience in the field and barely know how to operate a Linux machine. I'll be starting my journey out in Hack the Box and try Hack Me. Later on I might move on to other things. So first of all I'll be setting up my virtual machine using Kali Linux inside of VMware. Go to kali.org to download the operating system. Some people might be tempted to download the pre-configured virtual machines that Kali offers. This might make setting up faster but can get difficult when wanting to configure things like larger disk space. And however it's possible to expand the disk, things can get corrupted pretty easily. Click on Installer Images. You can set up almost the same way with Live Boot, but that would mean a larger file to download. Click the download button on the first option. You have 3 other options, but personally you don't really need them for what I'm doing, at least not yet. I already installed it so I won't charge my Wi-Fi bill any more than I have to. Then you want to search for the VMware Workstation download. Click the first link. Scroll down to the Windows download. Again, I already have it installed. Some people like to use VirtualBox for probably security reasons, but I like having speed. Click here if you want to download VirtualBox. And god damn it, my Wi-Fi is too fast. Side flex. Once you have installed VMware, go ahead and open it up. I already have a Kali machine installed, so ignore that. Click Create a new virtual machine, and in this window select Browse and locate your installation of Kali. Click Next. Now Kali Linux is Debian based, so now you are going to pick Debian in the drop down menu. But fuck it, Ubuntu is fine for now. Click Next, choose a name. Click Next, set your disk space. I'm going to set mine to 150 gigabytes. Now you can choose one file or multiple. I recommend multiple because it can help with defragmenting, renaming, and resizing. Click Next. Click Customize Hardware. Set your RAM. I'm setting it to 12 gigabytes. Now under Processors, set your core count. It is highly recommended that you set this to an even number. That's why the drop-down is even. I'll later change this to 5 because fuck conformity. Future Suit Robot here. Just need to add those options below will help you a lot running home-type virtual machines like Ubuntu. However, I am 90% sure that it can be pretty insecure since it's connecting directly to your hardware. You don't need to change anything in networking. Click Close. Click Finish. Click Play Virtual Machine. Ignore this. Click the window and press Enter to begin the installation. You can press Ctrl and Alt to have your mouse back. I'm going to clear the notes. If you can understand a robotic voice, you can understand American English. Press Enter 3 times for default English. It's then going to install. This takes a bit. Set the name for your computer. I don't think you need a domain name. Leave it blank. Name for default user. Username. Set your password. Click Continue. Here you can pick your time zone. I'm selecting Central because I'm a basic bitch. Select Use the entire disk. Select the only partition. I don't know the reason to use these. Press Enter. Confirm changes by pressing Yes. Now we are going to let this install. By the way, this is going to take a long ass time. You don't want to insert VMware tools just yet. You can always install this via command line. It helps a lot if you have a high hertz rate monitor like me. Imagine not having above 60 Hz. If you really want to be a nerd, you can always insert the VM tools by clicking Player, Manage, Install VMware Tools. However, I will go over how to raise the virtual machine hertz later on in the video. Now you are greeted with 3 different types of desktop environments: Xface, GNOME, and KDE. I'm just going to do the default Xface. Now we sit here longer than the time it took for your dad to get back. Computer's really lagging on 2 cores, imagine. Oh shit, my bad. Okay, now you are going to select Yes for the bootloader and install it for your OS at dev/sda. Click Continue. Now let it reset. I cut ahead because I had to watch an art show on video. Anyways, click the window and press enter. Now wait for it to boot. Now if you're an idiot and downloaded the pre-configured Kali, the default logins are Kali and Kali. But since I'm definitely not an idiot, log in with your username and password. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is update your system. Open a terminal. Type the command sudo apt update or apt update. Let it run. Then type sudo apt full-upgrade or sudo apt upgrade. Now as for setting your hertz above 60, run the command xrandr. As you see, I have 1920 by 1080. But the only options are 60 and 59.9. Even under the display application. First we have to format the new display with CVT. We can try to install this. But as you can see, we aren't allowed to do that. This is because we are already using apt to download the new update. Once that is done, I am now going to install CVT. Now type CVT, your resolution, and the desired hertz. Copy everything after model line. Now type xrandr -- new mode, then paste your new settings. Now we need to check the name of the monitor. We can check that by typing xrandr again. Here we can see the name of the monitor is Virtual 1. Next we type xrandr -- add mode, your monitor name, then the name of the setting we just created. In my case it is 1920 x 1080 _ 144.0. Now we can just set the new hertz in the display application. This can also be done in the terminal, but I'm lazy as hell. Just going to change my background real quick. Lastly, I'm going to remove my workspace option since I don't really use it that much. Remove that extra separator. Now I'm going to have my terminal tabs display separately since it helps with organization. Right-click. Panel. Panel Preferences. Just going to fix this up a little bit. Go to Items. Now this window button is what displays our applications. You are going to want to remember where exactly this is. It's near the top and not at the bottom. Delete it. Now add in the window buttons back in. Add. Fucking add. Oh, I made two. Remove this one. Oops. Now drag it up to the two separators at the top. Now my tabs are separate. And when I go into a directory, I can see the name at the top. This can be done in just one terminal tab by pressing Ctrl-Shift-T, but fuck conformity. Also works with Firefox tabs. Thank you for wasting your time on this video. Remember to forget you ever watched this video in 2 weeks. See ya. Fucking nerds, man. I swear.